It's lights out and away we go here at Spa. Hamilton gets away well, Perez as well, covering his teammate. Hamilton moves over to cover off Sebastian Vettel, and there's locking up in a crash, and Fernando Alonso goes over the top there as Charles Leclerc's Sauber. Also involved Nico Hülkenberg in the Renault. Hamilton down through Eau Rouge, continues to lead though, ahead of Sebastian Vettel, Esteban Ocon and Sergio Perez. Up to the top of Radion, and Magnussen has made up places at the start, but here comes Sebastian Vettel. He's neck and neck with Lewis Hamilton. Vettel is alongside and ahead. Ocon is also ahead. They're four abreast going into Le Combe. Vettel ahead of Hamilton, ahead of Perez, ahead of Ocon, ahead of Verstappen. Wow! It's lights out and away we go. Russell does get away well, as does Max Verstappen, and Valtteri Bottas has got his teammate right alongside him already. Sergio Perez is trying to challenge as George Russell goes into the first turn, and George Russell takes the lead of the Sakir Grand Prix. Valtteri Bottas is second and gets all out of shape coming out of turn two. That's going to give Perez and Verstappen all the impetus they need, as it's three cars going wheel to wheel. There's a spin right at the back, could be Kimi Räikkönen in the Alfa Romeo. Lock up there as Perez is caught by Charles Leclerc, and there's three cars gone off at turn four, and we've already got high drama here on the opening lap, and it's Max Verstappen who was the third of those cars. He is out of the race on the first lap. And it's lights out, away we go. Verstappen gets an excellent start. Sebastian Vettel needs to cover him off. Kimi Räikkönen on the inside, and he's crashed with Verstappen. He's hit Vettel as well. Räikkönen is out before the first corner, and he's gone into the Red Bull there as well. Carnage as Fernando Alonso gets involved in the McLaren. The Toro Rosso gets to the escape road, and Fernando Alonso is out of this race, as is Kimi Räikkönen and Max Verstappen as well. It's the second time this season Räikkönen and Verstappen have collided, and yes, Vettel going backwards. He is off and looks to be out of it too. He's reversing round turn 5. Sebastian Vettel has lost his front wing. Disaster for him and his teammate at the start. Can he get back to the pits? But look at the damage on the left-hand side. The Turkish Grand Prix, it's lights out and away we go, and they are crawling off the line, especially Max Verstappen. Hamilton though gets a really good start, passes two cars already. Stroll is in the lead going into turn 1 ahead of his teammate Sergio Perez. Hamilton on the inside of Daniel Ricciardo as Esteban Ocon and crucially Valtteri Bottas spin out and away onto the runoff area at turn 1. That is a horrendous start for Bottas, not what he would have wanted. Sebastian Vettel already ahead of Max Verstappen, and Alex Albon in the thick of it as well. And it's lights out and away we go for one more time in 2012. Great start from Hamilton. What a start from Massa, already ahead of the two Red Bulls. Fernando Alonso goes around the outside, and Sebastian Vettel has already lost places, getting caught in no man's land on the inside. Hamilton squirms away from Massa, and Jenson Button, Paul di Resta challenging Sebastian Vettel now as we ride on board down the Retroposta towards the Scido del Lago. It was a cautious start from the championship leader. It has not played out for him. Locking up and brakes, and there goes Kimi Räikkönen wide and off the track.
And was that
it's a Red Bull. It's a Red Bull. It's Sebastian Vettel in the middle of the track. It's the worst possible scenario for Sebastian Vettel, who started on the second row and is now running right down at the bottom of the field. And once again on the opening lap in Interlagos, the championship is blown wide open. It's lights out and away we go. Even start from the front two. Sebastian Vettel though challenging Max Verstappen. They get very close this time. They don't touch. Verstappen just makes first corner ahead of Sebastian Vettel. They're looking up behind as they all thread their way through the first three corners. Verstappen ahead of Sebastian Vettel into the wall. Goes Esteban Ocon. Did he make contact with his teammate Sergio Perez? They were right close together again. The two Force Indians, and we have another first lap accident as Vettel and Verstappen down Raffles Boulevard go wheel to wheel. Sebastian Vettel ahead of Max Verstappen and just squeezes ahead of the Dutchman into turn 7. We have a safety car now deployed. Hamilton, Vettel, Verstappen the top three. And it's lights out and away we go. Hamilton and Räikkönen get away well, and Hamilton goes to cut Kimi off, but Kimi's going to dart down the inside, is he? Going into turn 1 now. Räikkönen is just ahead of Hamilton. Bottas in third. Ricciardo on the inside of Bottas. Vettel goes wide. Kimi Räikkönen leads the Grand Prix. Lewis Hamilton second. Valtteri Bottas. Then comes Daniel Ricciardo, and then a very good start indeed by Nico Hülkenberg in the Renault. Just behind him, Sebastian Vettel going off Roman Grosjean, and there's a spinner of Williams, and that looks like Fernando Alonso out as well for McLaren. 5 ahead of the drivers at the British Grand Prix. It's lights out and away we go. Sebastian Vettel gets a flyer ahead of Lewis Hamilton. Valtteri Bottas on the inside as well. Bottas might have a better line through, and he's beaten Lewis Hamilton into turn 2. Kimi Raikkonen on the outside as they head down towards Village. Vettel from Bottas and Hamilton. Hamilton's gone round and he's clashed, and Kimi Raikkonen involved as well. That is massive disappointment for the British crowd. Verstappen ahead of Ricciardo, ahead of Raikkonen, then Nico Hülkenberg, and then comes the Sauber of Charles Leclerc. Valtteri Bottas pursuing Sebastian Vettel.